플라톤 이래 서양 철학에서 이성이라다 다른 동물과
Hey guys, welcome back to White Day. We had just finished main building 2, we're now continuing on to the next building.
So Young! So Young! Hey! So Young Han!
Uh-oh. I already hear the janitor? The heck am I? There were a lot of strange accidents when the school was first built.
It's past our meeting time, but Ji-hyun isn't here. You think something happened to her?
Do you find Ji-hyun suspicious? Are you worried about... I find her suspicious,
Well,
but...
yeah, I'm worried. But something's off. And then there's you.
What? I just want to help you. Maybe you're the one who's up to no good, huh? No, I just want to help you.
Tell me, why are you so nice to me? All right, deny it all you want, but your actions are definitely affecting something.
Did something skip?
Well, this just might work in my favor anyway. Don't be too nice to me. Listen, I think that I need to go search for some kind of clue. Let's stick together.
Okay.
The new building is divided into the yellow, red, and blue sections. To open each door, you need a key card that matches that section's color. You're going to need to remember that.
What is going on? Okay. I feel like we haven't seen much of her. Remember when we get to choose, like, whether to
Did you
chase...
find
Oh.
this one's open?
Okay.
Let's take a break in here.
What?
I'm thirsty and tired.
Oh, so you're just gonna pull a Silent Hill thing where you say you're gonna come along, like Mary in Silent Hill 2, and then, you know, just chill there and I come back, you're either gone or dead? Got it. Cool. New building notice. The installation of light fixtures in the main hallway below the mid-bridge of the 3rd floor was complete during winter break. However, the contractors did a horrible job and there's currently a risk of wire shorting out. The repairs have been scheduled to take place during summer break. Please take a moment to read the problem at hand and temporary solution listed below. Ensure that all students are made aware of this issue. Problem and solution. The power switch in the electrical room is turned on while the lights are on for certain classrooms. The light fixtures may blow out. The following classrooms must take caution. Senior home 1, 5, 8, 10, and 12. We gotta remember that. If the lights from these classrooms continually go off automatically, try turning on the lights in this specific order. Homeroom 1, 5, 8, 10, 12. So just in order. It's been reported that the light will turn off automatically if the lights are turned off in the preceding classrooms. Okay. So... Oh, that's what I was saying. I feel like when it said search for a noise earlier, maybe it was her we would see? But, or like, I don't know what exactly we would see, but I don't feel like I'm gonna get a good ending because of... I don't really know what's going on with her. Property repair request slip. Broken property. 2 cassette players for language learning. 1. Language lab. Drive belt is broken. 2. Music appreciation room. Power outlet is damaged. Please repair them as soon as possible as the backward play function is needed during the classroom practices. I can make him fix the cassette player. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, the key for the typewriter. We need to come back to that.
Here's the school's history room.
Okay.
They say they built this to celebrate the proud history of the school. But I think that the chairman built it to somehow mask the school's terrifying past. I think there's a key card there. Let's go in. That was scary.
Think you smell good?
I'm all right. Let's use that key card to open the second floor hallway door.
Well, I think you smell good.
I've told you about the new building's key card, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the origamis! You gotta find more. Okay. Oh! Hey, 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 hey! Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of this. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna go do that. I'm coming.
We better look for other clues over there.
Yeah, we'll look for clues. Meet you there. I wonder if something can pop out in here. Do I really have to go through this maze every time? Stop, 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 stop. I'm stuck. What's happening? Did I just get myself in an endless loop? I would have lived or died if I had stayed in there. It looks like I can't get back right now, so we're just gonna have to hold on to that picture. Okay, that's what we need. Oh, this is a lot!
Take a look up there. Is that a key? I think it's the key to the roof. Why is that there, though? I think that it would be better if we split up for now.
Oh, great.
You go ahead and check out the rooms that open with that keycard. And don't lose that keycard.
Great. Great! Already! Oh! He's running like regular! This is... I screwed myself. That's not the same guy. Notice. The key to the new building rooftop is hanging near the main hall's light fixtures. We suspect that there's a malicious prank by the students. We urge the head teachers to each grade to catch the culprits. We will be calling someone to remove the keys on Monday. Whoa! Oh no! I get double chased now! Why is this happening to me? Oh my gosh. There's no way I can get past this guy. What if you come with me? Be quiet. Winter issue. Dying message. A dying message refers to the last message left by a victim of murder. It is different from a common will in its meaning and content. The purpose of dying message is to reveal the murderer. Therefore, the message could provide important clues for a murder case. But in reality, dying messages are hard to come by. Logically, it will not be easy for someone dying to leave a message. If the person was strong enough to do that, it would make sense for that person to try to find a way to live, rather than write down their last words. Dying messages in a mystery novel. Mystery novels have heavily influenced an idea of dying messages to become widely unknown by public. It's a mystery novel. A dying message is often used a literal device to trick readers away from the true plot. Therefore, in novels, a dying message that points straight to the culprit is often a fake one. Also, most dying messages are found in incomplete pieces or even in a form of a puzzle to which solving it becomes the main storyline. Dying messages in the real world. As mentioned earlier, dying messages lack a practicality, and they are something used in novels. But if one can look at it from a different angle, you could say that the diary or the notes left by the terminal ill or someone who committed suicide falls into the category of dying messages. Hidden truths and dying messages. Like in the long history, Yondu High School has a long list of rumors about accidents and strange happenings. Among the rumors, there are those about dying messages of the teachers and students who killed themselves. According to the rumors in the days, when the school used to have dorms, a house mother killed herself and left its dying message. The dying message is supposedly hidden somewhere in the school. Apparently, the message has a passcode that can unlock the key box in the student department office. Since no one has ever seen the dying message, it cannot be confirmed. So we had to find it. Oh gosh, I know you're caught.
플라톤 이래 서양 철학에서 이성이라다 다른 동물과 구분되는 인간의 고유능력으로 규정되었다. 계몽주의 이후에도 이성적 사고는 인간의 지식을 개선하고 더 나은 결정을 내리게 하는 수단으로
What the
여겨졌다.
fuck?
하지만 문쟁론자들은 이런 보존적 해석에 반기를 들고 나섰다. 프랑스 장리코 연구소의 인지과학자인 댄 스퍼버 박사와 미펜스 결과에 유고문을 이성적 사고는 순전히 사회적 현상이다. 우리가 하고 있는 것은 섣불리 나머지 섭을 끝까지 걷고 있다.
Do I just have to survive? Oh! Did I do it? No, I killed myself. Oh, match the speakers! No! Woo! Oh, this is a continuous thing. Oh, gosh, I can't even get past the first thing. That was really annoying. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. We're good. We're good. Oh, jeez Louise. I still don't know what those are meant for. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this room. Oh Lord. As chaos blooms, the rise of the sun and moon will become different for each country, and panic will ensure. In the midst of it all, a true man shall come forth to set each time under a single standard. Only then the dark river will be crossed and sacred object to be attained. There used to be a pond at the spot before the new building was built. Of course, there was rumors that the pond was haunted. According to the local legend, it's a cursed pond, and the souls of the people who drowned in the pond were trapped in it. The only way an imprisoned soul can escape the pond was to drag another soul into the pond. That's why the ghosts of the pond were more bloodthirsty, killing more people. At its worst, the pond claimed a life every month. The school warned the students about the pond, but drowning did not stop. Some people wanted to fill the pond, but the chairman always decided against it. The chairman said the pond allowed the feng shui to flow well. I mean, how important is the feng shui? I think I said that wrong, sorry. When people are dying, you know? Well, I later found out just how important feng shui is. Anyway, because of a fierce protest, it was finally decided that the pond will be filled in. But on the first day of the filling it in the pond, the machine operator died of a heart attack. After that, the school had to hold a purification ritual every year for the pond. Time passed and the new building was built over the spot where the pond used to be. No more rituals. Lately, though, there are rumors that ghosts are showing up again. They say the girl's ghost, drenched in water, wearing an old school uniform that can be seen in the history room, is being spotted. She got to be one of the ghosts of the students that died in a pond. She might ask why a pond ghost would appear when the pond is gone. Well, it's hard to explain, but this world and the underworld exist in the same place, in the same space. What does that mean? It means that humans and ghosts occupy the same space, but in different, for lack of a better word, dimensions. You could also compare it to radius of each of them giving it off its own frequency. And that's why humans and ghosts cannot influence each other. So even if there's a building built over where the pond was in the world, that pond could still be there in in the underworld's dimension. I will try to find out the truth of all this today. I was finally able to create the Oculate Club. The teacher hates it. They say I'm wasting precious youth. Even though people find the club weird, my club is not a joke. We investigate the researchers and supernatural phenomenon that cannot be explained by the modern science. Naturally, the quickest way to proving our worth cause would be finding a ghost. Just be sheer luck. I've recently come upon something called Elrod, which was magical powers. The person who found it told me that it can detect ghosts, as well as it is used as a dowsing rod. Oriental students. Interesting theory of 5 elements. Vice Principal Song Woon Lee. At the core, the 5 elements express the concept of the continually repetitive cycle of birth and death, the correspondence of the Buddhist concept of reincarnation. The 5 elements can be compared to human life. From Eastern point of view, a man's death does not end itself. It's the beginning of a new cycle. As the 5 elements symbolize the grand cycle of everything in the universe, the human life is not limited to the treatment of the only physical layer of existence. Following the logic at times, some have expressed a ridiculous notion that the dead can be brought back to life through the theories of 5 elements. The idea is that by manipulating the relations of the 5 elements and running the cycle is reverse order. It can trap the life force enough to cause resurrection. Please take note that this is a dangerous Oculus idea created by an over-analyzing the theory of 5 elements. One should always remember that the cycle is the most important concept of the theory of the 5 elements, and that the proper way to embrace the Oriental teaching is to live accordingly to the natural order of the universe and keeping one's pure both in the body and mind. Oh, okay, hang on. One, 5, 8, 10, 12. Hey, Unju. You know, I want to travel around the world after I graduate. I want to unshackle myself and taste the big free world. Wouldn't it rather be great if I could join me in this venture? I've marked the countries that I want to travel at the place we used to study together. I think you can figure them all out, right? Let me give you some hints. The first country is where the king used to worship as God. You can find the triangular place that was built where the dead cleaning is. The second country is born from the silver. This nation stands in the opposite side of Asia. There will never be cry for me. The third country is the nation of maple trees. This land is near the North Pole. The people of the fourth country live in the land of the sea and are famous for paying separately. The last country is the smallest continent in the world. People tend to confuse this place with another. I don't know these. Oh no. Do my best. Another key. Oh, the combination keys. That means we have to get all the way back to the first floor. How do I get there? About labyrinths. During the time of the ancient Greece, the world of Labyrinth referred to an underground building that was designed to be a maze. Labyrinth was later seen as a high-fenced gardens during the Renaissance age. The 4 great labyrinths of the world are the Egyptian labyrinth, the Cretan labyrinth, and the Lemnos labyrinth, and the Italian labyrinth. There are 2 kinds of labyrinths. I'm so sorry if I'm saying this wrong. The first kind is designed so that all the paths lead to to the center. In this labyrinth, the same path will not be taken twice, but one must take longest distance possible to reach the destination. In the second kind, the paths are forked and very complicated, making it very easy to get lost. To deal with this type of labyrinth, one must rely on the memory and the good judgment. The labyrinth symbolizes many different means, and its symbols and appearances changes depending on the era and region. A traditional meaning of labyrinth signifies exclusive imprisonment, allowing only those who are worthy to find the exit. Getting to the center labyrinth symbolizes regression, and the labyrinth represent the body of the Mother Earth. Thus, it is the woman who owns control of the labyrinth, while men must find the right path to escape. The continuity of the labyrinth signifies immortality and eternity, and in the Eastern philosophy, it means the escape of cycle of birth and death and rules of karma. In the perspective of funeral rite, the labyrinth symbolizes death and resurrection. Going into the labyrinth means death, and coming out means resurrection. So in a way, labyrinth can be thought as a model underworld. Is this to help us with the puzzle that I'm never gonna get? Uh-oh. Power to what? I don't know what I did, but okay. The CD? Can't see that. What happened? Cut to the CD. To whoever finds my writing, my hope is that no one will read this. However, I believe my knowledge on the secret of the school will become useful to those who seek to uncover the truth. I write this from personal experience, investigations, and my knowledge in Oriental student studies. Some may say that I'm delusional, but I trust myself like a religion. There is an absolute truth for me. It's been 6 years since I began teaching at this high school, but in the short period of time, I've experienced something that I will never forget. I've always felt that there is something sinister about the school. First, the location of the school is far from ideal. The energies of the yin and yang intertwine, with the terrain creating a strong natural energy flow. This on itself would not be an issue. However, mixing the energies of restless teenagers in this location has disrupted the energy flow, twisting into negative energy. The school was oblivious to this fact and did not understand why so many accidents kept occurring since its opening. Finally, with the aid of the feng shui expert, they created tokens to contain the violent energy of this place. There were 5 tokens, one of each element. They were placed in the school using repulsions and the theory to create a base of a very strong barrier. This barrier suppressed the violent energies and soon the school was stabilized, but this didn't last for long. While investigating the supernatural phenomenon that frequently came up in the school, I realized that it had all related to the strong energy that was concentrated here. It was the barrier that was the root of it all, and the tokens composing the barrier were made from peach wood. Peach wood is known for its power to ward off evil. However, this caused the ghosts of the school to be locked inside the barrier along with this disturbed energy, sucking the life force of the living. The school became a place where the world of the living and the world of the dead overlapped. I could barely believe it, even with my own eyes. An interesting idea occurred to me when I realized this secret. By using the twisted nature of this place, the power trapped within the barrier, I thought it would be possible to transfer soul of the dead into the body of a living person. I'm mesmerized by the sudden yet whimsical theory. Each day I pondered on how to prove this, and as the days went by, my desire to test it grew even greater. When I was near to bursting with frustration, she came to me. Here is the way to perform the ritual. Before you start the ritual, make sure the ghost's soul is whole. Only a ghost that with the soul intact will be resurrected. What you need to do first is find the token to disable them. This process has to follow the order of the 5 elements, repulsion qualities, and it must be taken during the night of the full moon. You'd also need a suitable body to be used for receiving the soul. There was a body and the ghost insisted on, but as time passed, I became more afraid. It wasn't that I doubted my theory. I was afraid because I knew it would work. I knew a horrible disaster would occur if something went wrong with the ritual. The barrier would break and unleash the great power that was trapped within. Should something like that happen, remove the tokens in order of the 5 elements' harmonic qualities. Oh gosh, I picked up these notes, but this is a lot. Place them together in the same spot and combine the power of yin and yang with them. The barrier of the power of yin. Yang and all 5 elements should be able to shut down the spirit at least for a while. That will be the only hope then. Uh-oh. Oh, this cutscene didn't reactivate the janitor. Somehow we got lucky and he's disappeared completely. Somehow. in there. Oh! Do I just have to... No? 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 Huh? Huh? Did I do it? I'm confused. Oh, what the hell?
Why am I here? Ah! What are you doing? Why did you bring me here?
What?
Don't lie to me!
What?
Just stay back! What's happening? I'm scared. I'm just so scared. Everyone's acting strange. So Young lied to me and said she never called. And she keeps looking for her dead sister. And Sungya keeps following So Young, getting all worked up. And then she disappears. And I keep seeing these impossible, creepy things. It's all because of this place. This cursed school is making all this happen. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
whoops.
know. I don't know anything.
I don't believe her. After that plant thing, I don't.
Just leave me the hell alone. Leave me alone. Get out. Leave me alone.
Well, I got some stuff to do first, so you can whine all you want. More investigation is needed to confirm what actually happened, but I was locked in the dark due to a power outage in the music appreciation room. When I started to lose my sense of direction, I began to feel a sort of chill. I observed the bright light emitting from the bag of yin yang token in it. I might have been seeing things from the focusing too hard in the investigation, but it was nonetheless a magical experience. Not coming with?
I told you, get out.
Alright, bye. Good luck. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. We did a lot. I'm just trying to figure out now what to do for the rest and the puzzles, because we have a couple puzzles that I have not figured out. We got pretty lucky. The janitor disappeared for a while for some reason, but as soon as the cutscene activated, he reappeared, which sucks, because I really am having trouble with these puzzles. If you guys want to keep watching and check out this other stuff, check out my links below. Otherwise,